Hello everybody. Hey, thank you so much for your interest in PianoStream. Let me explain exactly what this app does and what it's for. So this app is for all player pianos, and it's also for digital pianos. So if you have a PianoDisc system or a Disklavier or a QRS or LX or any piano that has MIDI in and MIDI out, you're in business. That would include all clavinovas, Rolands, basically any digital piano and any player piano can be controlled by this app. And when I say controlled, not only can it be controlled, but we have an extensive library of beautiful music for your player piano. So instead of upgrading, if you have an older system, if you have an older QRS, you don't have to upgrade. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars. All you have to do is buy a $50 little device off of Amazon and you'll be in business. If you have an older Disklavier, same story. An older PianoDisc system, same story. All you have to do is buy something, just a couple of things. There are a couple of different ways to go about making this happen. But long story short, it's super inexpensive, and then you will have an extensive music library for whatever player system it is that you have, and we are constantly adding to it. So let me just show you how this works. When you first download the app, this is the screen that you're going to see. This screen or interface is for PianoDisc systems. Notice how it says PianoStream for PD, as in PianoStream for PianoDisc, okay? If you touch that title, it'll switch over to PianoStream Digital. What this means is that you can now play your Disklavier, QRS, or any digital piano, or any piano that has MIDI in and MIDI out, M-I-D-I, in and MIDI out. If you get underneath your piano, you'll most likely find those connections. If you have those connections, you simply have to buy a little device from Amazon and then you'll be able to connect to your piano. So let's go back to the PianoStream page right here. So let's say you have a PianoDisc IQ. You're probably already familiar with this little AirPlay icon right there. See, I'm going to touch on it, and you see that these two options come up for now, but you probably recognize that AirPlay icon. So you basically have a little receiver underneath your piano, and you'll connect to it by touching that, and then you'll send the signal from PianoStream to your piano. And if you have a PianoDisc system, you've probably heard this fax sound. Let me just let you hear it. That sound right there, I'm sure you've probably heard that before, okay? That is the signal that a PianoDisc IQ system uses. And basically, with this interface, you can also connect to a PDS228 or a PDS128 Plus or a PianoDisc CD only. And once again, we have an extensive library. If you touch the music button, bottom right-hand corner, all of our stations will show up. So all you'll do is you'll just choose one of these stations. So I chose the first station, which is New Songs This Month. Notice how it's highlighted in red. Also, if you want to see the songs that are in a station, touch the music notes to the right of it. So touch those music notes, and you'll see all of the songs that are on that particular station. Now I'm going to go back. Now say I want to select that station, just touch it, and then the first song of that station will come up. Then as that song is playing, you can actually fast forward through it, and you can go back and forth all you want to go through those songs. And of course, you can save your favorites by touching the star button. I will show you that in a different video, though. I want to keep this one simple. Okay, now let's suppose that you have a Disklavier. I'm going to touch this button, and I'm going to switch over to Disklavier, okay? Or if you have a QRS, or if you have an LX, or like a Steinway Stereo, or something that has MIDI in and MIDI out, you're going to use this interface. And so this interface right here will work with all Disklaviers, even the Wagon Grand, all the way up to the latest and greatest, which is Enspire. So all you'll do in order to play those pianos is you will touch this button right here that says Connect to Bluetooth Device on Piano. See that? So I'm going to touch that. It's going to bring up this little device, which you're going to buy from Amazon for $50, called MDBTO1. You're just going to touch it. Now, my piano's actually quite a ways away, but it's still connected just fine. For the first time, when you first connect to it, you want to connect to it and then touch it again and connect it. This way, it will make your piano, it'll make your device remember the piano, okay? Hit done, and then hit these arrows until you see that device in this window, and then hit OK. Now you're connected to your piano. Now what you'll do is just touch the Songs button, which pulls up all of the stations. Okay, and these are all of the stations. So say you want some 60s. Let's load the 60s, okay? And we have quite a few 60s songs. We got 45 of them. So it'll take a second for those to load. But once they're loaded, they are temporarily stored on your phone or iPad until you load another station. Okay, so you can see Yesterday by the Beatles just came up. And if I push play right now, you can't hear it. I don't think you can anyway, but my piano upstairs is playing right now. Okay, now let's say that I'm not connected to my piano, though. I could turn on the local sound button right here, and then this will actually play. Your phone itself will play, so you can hear the music and make sure the app is working right, even if you don't have a piano right there. Okay, so that's how that works. So maybe I should go over it one more time. Let me just switch back. So say the app just starts up, and say you have a Disklavier, any Disklavier, or QRS. All you do is touch up here to the top and go to PianoStream Digital. Then you touch Connect to Bluetooth device on piano, which is a little device that you need to get, and I will show you that device. And then you just simply connect to it. And since this is the first time that you'll be connecting, disconnect and then disconnect, connect again, okay? And then once it connects, you're going to hit the Done button right here. And then you're going to push these buttons until you see that Bluetooth device in this window. And you hit OK, and you hit Songs, okay? And you select a station. I just selected New Songs this month. Those songs just loaded, and you push play. This right here is your volume control. On the super old Disklaviers, you'll have to control the volume using the control unit, but with the relatively new ones, like the Mark IV and the Enspire, this controls the volume perfectly. And you'll notice that you can also take your piano all the way down to nothing, which is something that you couldn't do before. This makes it so your piano plays a lot softer. Okay, now let's play like you have a PianoDisc IQ system. So I'm going to switch back over to PianoStream for PianoDisc, and you'll notice that we have an AirPlay icon. See that little diamond with the square in it on top of it? You just touch that, and you'll connect to your piano. You'll see something like Airport Express right there. I don't have mine connected right now, but that's what you do. And then you simply choose a station, and then it just starts playing just like that. And then, of course, this is your volume control right here. Now, for more information regarding everything that I just talked about, you can touch the I at the top right-hand corner of the screen, and that will take you to this page that we made that explains everything in detail. You can see Mauricio right here, Maucoli. He is our main pianist for PianoStream. He's from Italy, and he's incredible. It'll be just a wonderful experience for you to have him play your piano. Notice on the left, this is all the stuff on the left is for PianoDisc systems, and all the stuff on the right is basically for everything else. With the PianoDisc systems, if they have MIDI in and MIDI out, you can still use this interface, which is our MIDI player, or you can use this analog player. And if you're familiar with PianoDisc, you know you've all heard that fax sound. That's what this interface does, is it produces that fax sound, whereas this interface connects to the MIDI in and MIDI out of, once again, any piano. So if you have a QRS system or a PianoDisc, if you have QRS or any Disklavier except for the Mark IV, you'll want to buy this device from Amazon, which is 50 bucks, and you can just touch on it and it'll take you there. If you have a Mark IV, you'll actually want to buy this device, which is about $45, and the reason why is because this device is a little bit too big for the Mark IV. If you have a Mark IV, make sure you get that one right there, which is 50 bucks. And so, once again, you can just touch on this link, and it'll take you to the page where you can buy that device, once again, for 50 bucks, okay? So, there it is. Now, let me go back to the app, and so, let me push stop here. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. I hope that makes sense. I know there are a few steps involved, but feel free to email me with questions. My name is Richie, and my email is hayesiq@gmail.com, hayesiq@gmail.com. I'm here for you. I want you to understand this. I want you to be able to use it. Once you get the hang of it, you won't be able to live without it. It's so much fun, and our music is so beautiful, and we're constantly adding stuff. So let me just show you one other thing by touching that music button at the bottom. Look at all these stations. We have a lot of music, and we've spent a lot of time on all of this stuff, making it absolutely beautiful. We're not done. This never ends, but it really is beautiful. So thank you. I hope that makes sense, and we'll talk to you later.